Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe and positive out there. It is never a dull moment in crypto, that is for sure. Today we're going to go over some interesting stuff about Ripple versus the SEC and some information that could come out after summary judgment. So we may get a look into the Hinman emails. It's going to be very interesting, all right? So once that happens, I'll definitely get that up on the channel. There's updates in relation to crypto regulation here in Australia from our Prime Minister, which came out literally 5 hours ago. So I'm going to go through everything. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom. And yes, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. We are just getting started. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, it would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that. So give it a good old thumbs up. It doesn't cost you anything and it's down there. Thank you very much. You guys rock. Also, little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto, all right? So please be careful out there. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, I'm wearing a shirt today. Had some very important meetings today with about 4 lawyers. So it was a pretty hectic day and my eyes are like this anyway. So that's the reason why I'm wearing a shirt. My hair is looking pretty. Anyway, let's go to the community tab. Okay, and this is pretty much, straight up, all right? Follow the money. This is exactly what I'm talking about right here. You can see on this chart, these are the coins right here, basically where my money's going. All right, it's not financial advice, but that is where my money's going. Ripple, XRP, Constellation, DAG, I do hold that as well. XDC, Sinfin, Stellar, Hbar, you've got IOTA, Casper. I need to add that in my portfolio. I do not currently hold that. You've got Algorand, Quant, LCX as well. Now, that is definitely one I need to look further into as well. It's definitely one for the portfolio, which is incredible. Again, so the other one here is Alliance Block as well. So ALBT is the one that I just added recently into the portfolio, but these are the ones that I'm talking about right here. So follow the money. These were the altcoins up in my portfolio earlier today. Up 35% was XYO, which is insane. Quant is 11% up this today as well, which again is really nice. So again, had people had bought it last week, you'd be up on your money, which is crazy. The Graph, 8%. You've got Telcoin. I still hold that. And DAG, of course, that is definitely one for the portfolio. Right there, you can see it against these other ones right here. Partner with the United States Air Force, mind you. Anyway, let's go to Coinspot. This is where I buy my cryptos in Australia. Again, there is a referral link below for Coinspot. Please feel free to use that. You will get $10 in Bitcoin. Of course, be careful with this stuff. Do your own research with any of these. All these prices are in Australian dollars. No, this video is not old. It's the 22nd of August. This year is absolutely flying. Let's go through my favorite projects right now. You've got Bitcoin sitting at $31,000. It is holding quite nicely. Today being Monday is the perfect time that I like to dollar cost average into my cryptos, and just in general, because the market's very quiet, and that's what perfect time when everything's quiet. So Ethereum's at 2,300. You've got XRP at 50 cents. Now we're going to get into some interesting articles about that. Cardano's at 67 cents. Solana's at $52. You've got Dogecoin at 9 cents. Polkadot's at $10. You've got Matic at $1.18. Moving down to some other favorites. Tron is at 9 cents. Keeps going down some other favorites. Near Protocols at $6. That's incredibly cheap. You've got Stellar at 16 cents. BTT as well is up slightly, 0.76% today. I'm still holding a bag of that one. Algorand's at 44 cents. VeChain, 3 cents. Incredible bargain up there, opportunity. EOS is up 5.52% as well to $2.22. I'm not invested in it, but I am considering it. You've got Sandbox at $1.54. You've got Hbar at 10 cents. That's a gem right there. Quant is up to $161. Could have bought this a couple of days ago for like 150. So that would have been a good return there. I mean, that's great. I mean, it's definitely early for quant. It's definitely a $10,000 to $20,000 asset, that's for sure. Theta's $1.76. You've got Axie Infinity at $20 as well. Moving down, ladies and gentlemen, you've got IOTA at 42 cents, Phantom at 43 cents, the Graphs at 15 cents. You got Luna Classic up 2% as well. I do hold a very small amount of that, as everyone knows. I only put in $102 and I got like 1 billion coins. Anyway, it'd be nice to go back up to where it was, but who knows where that's going to go. Moving down some other favorites, of course, you've got XDC at 4 cents right now. Still incredibly cheap. Gala is at 7 cents. Keep an eye on that one as well. Of course, Alliance Block, ALBT, and XYO. In actual fact, let's have a look and see what that's doing today. It's still up 19.66%, which again is insane. I woke up and checked my portfolio. How nice is that, by the way, when you check your portfolio and you've got like, boom, it just goes up like crazy. I love that. Anyway, let's go to Crypto Bubbles to see what's going on. Let me refresh this. Okay, so on the day, Hex is pumping up 12%. I'm looking into Hex as well. I'm curious about it. Let me know in the comments below what you think about it and if you're invested in it. I'm curious. EOS as well, up 5.2% on the day, 12% on the week, 24% on the month. You know, EOS, for me, I was looking at it. I'm considering adding it to my portfolio. You've got DFI as well. Look at that chart. That's insane right there, guys. I don't know. This one's a bit sketchy for me. 4.8%. That's pretty much meh. Not interested in that one. Of course, you've got Luna Classic as well, up 1.3% on the day. That's pretty much it, guys. And of course, Celsius is down 14% today, but it's still up 145% on the month, which is just ridiculous, all right? And if you go to the all-time high right here, let me just wait for this load, $6.35, currently trading at $2.17 USD. Now, let's get into some bullish news about my favorite project. As everyone knows, Ripple execs hold a word with the mayor of Japan's fastest growing city right here. Is XRP adoption likely? It is, of course, likely, ladies and gentlemen. So Ripple, the company associated with the seventh largest cryptocurrency by market cap, is expanding its reach, and it plans for the Asia Pacific. May have just found perfect partner in Japan's. I'm not going to even pronounce that there. City mayor right there. And Takashima. There you go. Might have got that one right. So according to the Emi Yoshikawa, the VP of Corporate Strategy and Operations at Ripple, Takashima right here and his team visited the Ripple headquarters today. We welcomed the city mayor, Takashima right here and his team at Ripple HQ today. You can see that, right, I'm not going to pronounce that, sorry guys, is a leading city in Web3 initiatives in Japan. Today, the mayor, Takashima, of the, I'm going to try it, Fukuoka, anyway, I'm not going to even try it anyway, city and the people from the international department visited Ripple's headquarters. I have high hopes for the city right here, which is actively working on Web3, the senior Ripple executive tweeted. Again, Ripple, we know for a fact, is making some big moves in the Asia Pacific, and that involves obviously all, Japan, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, and especially in Australia as well. We know that for a fact. There's some interesting updates about Australia as well, about our Prime Minister. We'll get into that in a second. Some breaking and shocking news right here. So Johnny Deaton, the legend, predicts obviously shocking thing that might happen after summary judgment briefings, right? Look at this, guys. Legend. Absolute legend. Love your work, mate. So John Deaton, crypto law founder, is making a bold prediction as to what might happen after summary judgment briefings are made public, which is going to be very fascinating right here. I think YouTube's going to explode for the amount of XRP videos. He stated, when these summary judgment motions are public, we will see evidence we are currently unaware of, including testimony from Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse, Chris Larson, and of course David Schwartzy, a former Ripple employees. It includes testimony from Hinman and other SEC officials. He also added that I predict we will also see why it was so important that XRP holders be heard right here. So according to the recently updated schedule shared by James K. Phelan, the remaining months in 2022 may be key times in the lawsuit based on the upcoming decisions and motions to be filed. Motions for summary judgment are expected to come by September 13, which is not far away, mind you. Oppositions are expected by October 18, while replies to any opposition must be made by November 15 ahead of Judge Torres' final decision. Phelan predicts that the Judge Torres decision on expert motions and summary judgment might come on or before March 31st, 2023. Doesn't matter. I'm still holding long term, guys, because there's some insane things happening with Ripple and XRP and the XRP ledger. All right, so it's pretty full on stuff. Now, this is interesting as well. Cryptocurrencies that might short despite the current market: Solana, XRP, and I'm not going to even pronounce that one as well, guys. So while Ripple XRP remains extremely successful, the Ripple network facilitates payment transactions. It was created in 2012 by Ryan Fuger right here, Chris Larson, and Jed McCaleb, who now is out of that. So again, keep an eye on it, guys, because there's some bullish articles right here. And again, this is interesting. I read this before. Ripple is often compared to Bitcoin. While both are digital assets and use encryption to protect transactions, there are some substantial differences between them. First, Ripple completes a transaction in 4 seconds compared to 10 minutes with Bitcoin. We know that for a fact. If anyone's actually tried to transfer Bitcoin, it takes forever. The second difference is that whereas Bitcoin is a deflationary coin, Ripple is inflationary and has an aggregate supply of 100 billion XPR. That's a typo. Anyway, lastly, Bitcoin is not backed by any assets, whereas Ripple has backing of many large institutions. Facts, all right? Keep an eye on it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, some other stuff about XRP. I'm heavily, bullish on XRP because it's the banking coin. Anyway, so XRP network abruptly comes to life as a number of whale transactions surges to a 3-month high. Look at this. All right, blockchain analytics sentiment right here says XRP whales printed a 3-month high in network activity as the token continues to weather low prices. According to the firm, transactions exceed $100,000 on the XRP ledger suddenly skyrocketed to levels not seen since May. Just wait until this stupid lawsuit is over. What's going to happen? It's going to be crazy. Now, this is an interesting article that just came out today. Fox Business right here. Gary Gensler's gross SEC overreach right here. So the targeting of cryptocurrency reveals Gensler's intentions to expand the power of the SEC. Why? Because he's gone mad with power. So the Supreme Court may have recently struck down overreach of Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA, but at the Securities and Exchange Commission, Cherry Gensler remains undeterred in expanding the agency's power. For proof, you need to know better example of his all-out assault on the cryptocurrency space. It doesn't take a constitutional law expert to understand that the SEC has limited jurisdictions over crypto industry. Barring congressional action, frontline regulation of digital assets belongs to the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, which we all know this, the main regulator of investments that are not deemed traditional securities. Yet Gensler, President Biden's pick to run an agency intended to focus on stock scammers, ripping off unsuspecting, has dived headfirst into crypto like Elliot Ness going after the AI Al Capone. Again, if successful, almost 80 years of the United States securities laws will be unpenned right here within Gensler's first 2 years as chair. There is the lizard man right there. Look at him. There he goes right there. Anyway, of course, going to have a full-blown read of that article. It's just, he's gone mad with power and I think he needs to go away. In Australia, we've got some updates as well. Australia's new government finally signals its crypto regulation stance. Again, I'm not a fan of the Australian Prime Minister at the moment. I'm not a fan of him at all. Again, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that, fellow Aussies. So 3 months after being elected into power, the Australian Labor Party, which is like, anyway, I'm not going to get into politics, has finally broken its silence on how it's planning to approach crypto regulation. Treasurer Jim Chalmers, I much prefer Josh Frydenberg as the federal treasurer. Anyway, so Jim Chalmers announced a token mapping exercise right here, which was one of the 12 recommendations in a Senate inquiry report last year. Australia and as the technology and financial centre, the report was warmly welcomed by the industry, which has been anxiously waiting to see if the ALP government would embrace it. Aimed at being conducted before the end of the year. The token mapping exercise right here is expected to help identify how crypto assets and regulated services should be regulated and inform future regulatory decisions. I know for a fact that on Coinspot as well, you can't actually withdraw from a bank account now without actually showing your identification. That is only recent as well. So I'm sure that's going to be imposed on a lot of exchanges around the world, not just in Australia, but just worldwide, because they're going to control, obviously, when you cash out your cryptos and stuff like that. Why? Because the tax man wants to come after you. Anyway, moving on, guys. Some other stuff right here. Creditors object to bankrupt crypto lender Voyager paying out bonuses right here. Oh, God. Creditors of cryptocurrency lender Voyager Digital Holdings are objecting to the company's request for funds to pay out bonuses to staff, saying the employees are already well compensated. Let me know in the comments what you think about that one. I just thought I'd throw that in there. Let's go to cryptometer.io and see where the money has been flowing on in the last 24 hours. You've got Waves, BNB, Ethereum, BTC, Solana, USDC. What else we got here, guys? Shiba Inu, Cardano. I'm very bullish on Cardano as well. There's a lot going on with Charles Hoskinson, by the way. I'm going to watch all his latest videos. What else we got here? VR, CRV, Curve. You've got XRP, which is nice. Of course, you've got DOT and CTC as well. Moving on to World OTC. Yes, I have cashed out profits from this yesterday. I took out 2,000 USDT. I ended up getting this to about 8,000 USDT. Took profits out, all right? So it's slowly growing. You can see I'm currently sitting at 6,488 USDT. Again, I only started with 199 USDT now, a while back now. And again, I've grown it to this. I've taken profits out of it. It's unbelievable, making 3.2% per day. Everything's linked below, but please, it's at your own risk. I cannot guarantee this website is going to be around. Literally, high risk, high reward. It's something that I've done because I had some spare change and I just threw it in to have some fun, but that's pretty much it. I haven't gone putting my life savings into this straight up. So guys, do not do that. Not financial advice, but guys, do not do that, all right? So it's really risky, but again, it's paying nice dividends as well, so I can't complain about that. You can see right here, guys, it was making on the weekend about 34, 35, now dropped down to 23, 23, 24, 24. It's been going all night. I did lose my internet connection, so obviously that stopped me from making further gains as well, which is annoying, but that happens, all right? So again, using the iMacro script, this is trading 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Everything is linked below. Please feel free to check it out if you wish, but it's at your own risk. Please be careful. Don't go doing something stupid. Let's go to Twitter. Let's have a look here, guys. Of course, the wallstreetbullofficial.com. Go grab yourself some merch. I'm going to put up some new designs very soon. Now, moving on, guys. Okay, Nathan Price, thank you for this tweet as well. Did Perkins Coie know about how Ripple versus SEC thing was going to go down? Restricting investors might help. I wonder how much of this is affecting XRP holders. The World Economic Forum link. This is crazy right here. Perkins and Coie, obviously a law firm right here. Ripple Labs, you can see that. Now, this is an interesting one right here. This is on the World Economic Forum, a virtual currency report. So restricting investors might help. Look at this, guys. If these financial institutions use the technology to reduce settlement times from several weeks to a day or two, however, this could be broaden the secondary market and funded loans to invite reconsideration of their classification of securities. Now, this suggests that it may be worthwhile to restrict users on the new system to qualified institutional buyers. So it's all been planned, all right? We all know this for a fact. Here's the World Economic Forum website right here. This is the website. It's all been marked out right here.
A better view.
And that's pretty much self-explanatory right here. I think that this has all been planned for institutional investors and people to get, ahead of the game pretty much. And basically, the SEC doesn't want this to happen, and they've put this lawsuit again for Ethereum to take the first player advantage. That's my opinion anyway. Moving on, guys. That's CZ from Binance. Go watch it. I'm not going to play that video, but this one here I want to play, all right? And this is just a crazy video right here. Have a listen to him, right? This is basically saying Ethereum is not a security, when we all know it had a freaking ICO, all right? Have a listen to this.
So last summer, spoke a little bit more about how we were looking at some of the more decentralized and seasoned digital assets like Bitcoin and Ether on the Ethereum network. And we made it very clear that at this point we don't see a reason to regulate those as securities or transactions in those instruments as securities at this point. I know we're getting into more detail on this, but that was another part of our exercise in terms of making it clear to the market how we look at these instruments. And then,
oh, come on, man. They had an ICO. It's a no-brainer. Digital asset investor, XRP community, if they ever got their hands on the hidden emails. Joe Rogan, that is absolute facts. Reese right here. I'm seriously beginning to think quant is bigger than crypto as a whole. I believe it can be as well. Molly Elmore, thank you for this tweet. I love your stuff, by the way. Will global payment solutions via the blockchain XRP increase the velocity of money? Money velocity is the rate that people spend money within the economy. The thread breaks down right here, velocity of money right here. Go and have a look at this, guys. Rate that money is spent within an economy. Velocity of money equals GDP by money supply. GDP, value of goods and services, exchange, money supply, and total amount of money. Guys, this is going to be crazy right here. High velocity and bustling economy. Blockchain payments and settlements will unlock funds in Nostro accounts, speed up ACH settlements. This will increase the flow of money within the economy. Of course it will. Australia's Prime Minister, anyways, says that they will make crypto token mapping a priority this year to identify how they should be regulated. It's going to be very interesting, guys, but at least it's a step forward for regulation with cryptos, all right? I mean, it's a positive thing, but I'm not sure if Jim Chalmers, our treasurer, is capable of that. Anyway, moving on, you've got 29 for the Fear and Greed Index right here. And again, hodl these coins. And again, this is an interesting one right here. Again, go read that Fox Business interview right there. It's pretty fascinating right here. Gold, you don't say. Listen to this, guys. XRP could be backed by gold. Listen to this.
So right now, the XRP ledger is a public ledger. It is really a ledger of liabilities. So what I mean by that is you can take money from somebody and issue a balance on the Ripple ledger. You can take gold, or, you deposit gold with somebody and you can issue a balance in gold on the Ripple ledger. So any kind of a liability that you have can be issued on the Ripple ledger.
There you go, guys. Backed by gold. I'm not going to get into anything else, guys. And there's an awesome video there of Brad Garlinghouse, the legend, in a suit and tie, absolutely looking cool. And again, fun fact, Americans opened up 223 million new credit card accounts in Q2 of 2022, the most since 2008. Stay away from credit cards, all right? They're just the devil. Stay away from them. You do not want them, all right? That is facts right there, 100%. Now, let's go to the total market cap. Still at 1 trillion, holding quite nicely, $58 billion in volume. Perfect opportunity to dollar cost average. You got 40% BTC, 19% Ethereum, 20,600 cryptocurrencies. At one stage, this was going up at like 1,000 cryptos a day. I mean, during the bull market, the top of the bull market. Now, if I go to my watch list again, of course, I've got all my cryptos, including Bitcoin, but I'm so bullish on these ones right here. I'm going to be dollar cost averaging today. XRP at 33 cents, Stellar's at 10 cents, Algorand's at 29 cents USD, Hbar, Quant, you've got IOTA, XDC, and Alliance Block, all right? Facts right there. That's where I'm following the money. That's where the money is at. All right, guys, stay safe. We'll speak to you tomorrow. We'll talk in the comments. Have a good night. Peace out. Bye.